A 3-0 win, your assessment?
I'm just delighted. It's such an important game, and Oldham have got so many potential threats in the team. You know they're going to create chances, and they come with a very brave formation. You know, great credit to Richie and his staff for that. You know, but I felt we took control. We had the quality in the players on the pitch to score really good goals. The first goal for me was an excellent goal, well made. You know, Powley's goal, Vaughan's was a lot more of a mistake, which changes games, and then Nick Powell's third goal, what can you say? You know, it's lit the stadium up. So while we're delighted with the result, it's such, 9 games to go. We're on 80 points now. Tremendous effort by everyone at the club to date. But 9 games to go, how many can we get? That's the challenge for us all.
And in terms of Oldham, aside down the bottom end of the table, but they certainly came and gave it a go today. Refreshing to see.
You got lads like Davis and Doyle up front. Jack Bairn's got right through the team. Dan Gardner, they've got quality. Oldham have got some good players. Richie's done a good job since he's gone in there. It's tough sometimes when you go through different stuff, and they had a difficult start to the season, and now we're at a period now where the games are coming thick and fast for everyone, and today won't be a game that they'd look at possibly where we win or whatever. The reality for them, they're probably fighting now with other teams and other games. Ours is the same, fighting with different teams, and we wish Oldham well, in their pursuit of what they're trying to do, and certainly we'll concentrate on ourselves.
And after Blackburn won last night, you win, for the time being, moved to the top of League One and just hand the pressure over to Shrewsbury.
It's great, one of the pleasing things for us, and nothing's done at the minute by any stretch of imagination, but we really fell off the lead due to the FA Cup run. And that was the disappointing thing for us as a group. Blackburn haven't gone past us, or someone hasn't knocked us off it through us playing the same day we lose. So to get back there with a game in hand on Blackburn's massive for us. We're delighted, albeit
no one's achieved nothing. We can all look for angles and say, well, we've done great today. Blackburn were outstanding last night. Back over to Shrewsbury now. At the end of the day, there's a points tally out there for us all, and for us, we'll stay focused on what we're doing. The other 2 teams at the minute have an outstanding seasons. They really are, and I fully expect it to go all the way.
You mentioned it a couple of weeks back, how perhaps the attacking players just going through a bit of a barren spell, but Michael Jacobs recently, Will Grigg and Nick Powell all returning to the goals, and Nick Powell's today was a wonderful effort.
I just plays for the team. It's very much a team ethos at our club. We've always been the same. Powell, he gets on the pitch regular. He works as that. Sammy Moores, he's come back in. Jay Fulton's played really well the last 2 games and doesn't make the bench. So managing this club can be really difficult at times, not with what people think's difficult, but looking after all the players. We've got a tremendous squad of players in there that are really behind each other. Today's just ticking another one off with 9 games to go. As I said, we've got a big game on Monday now. Every game becomes bigger and more important, but really they're not. You get 3 points for them all, and come the end of the season, what will be, will be. And
finally on Will Grigg, he came off at half-time after taking what looked like a knock-in, scoring the goal. Was that a precaution?
No, Will's been feeling his calf lately, and he's come off at half-time, and Will proposed to come off. It wasn't a substitution we were doing. Will's having a great season. His goal was quality, first goal, but like I explained to half-time, the last thing we want is to lose Will for the season with a calf injury. It's most important, especially when you've got the bench with Devante on and Vaughan on. So it was a precautionary one with Will, but one that we felt we had to do.